This is Peter Culver with this week's edition of Dollars and Cents, powerful ideas for your investments. This week, we're talking about investment management fees, how to make sure what your fees are and how to be sure that they're not too high. Whenever we talk with our clients about investments, we stress that they should focus on the things that they can control and try not to worry about the things they can't. Obviously, the main thing that any investor cannot control is the market, but there are many areas where they can make a difference: fees, taxes, risk. Today, we're going to speak in detail about fees, how to be sure what your fees are, and how to make sure they're not too high. In the investment management world, there are generally 5 different types of fees. First, the cheapest investments are index funds and ETFs, where the fees generally range from 3 basis points, that's 0.03%, to about 25 basis points. Next, actively managed mutual funds have internal fees, commonly referred to as expense ratios, of anywhere from 50 to 150 basis points. If you're using an independent investment manager, those fees can range anywhere from 25 basis points for a bond portfolio to 1 or even more than that for a stock portfolio. And finally, hedge funds and private equity funds generally have fees in the range of 1 to 2% for the underlying management of the assets, and often a performance-based component on top of that fee of approximately another 20%. Unfortunately, these different types of investment management fees are not mutually exclusive, and so it's important to understand both the components of your investment management and the total. So how can you be sure what fees you are paying? If you're using a financial advisor or an outside money manager, ask them to give you a detailed breakdown of all your fees. This would include the fee to the financial advisor or the investment firm itself, the cost for all the investment strategies inside the portfolio. That could be individual stocks and bonds, index funds, actively traded funds, or hedge funds and private equity. And the sum total of all of those would be your total fee. If you manage money yourself, you should be able to research your fees on Morningstar. And finally, if you need additional help, you can contact us or read a more detailed version of our description of fees on our website. Once you know exactly what you're paying in total for investment management, you'll be able to make an assessment of the value that you're getting for those fees. This involves making an equally detailed comparison of your performance minus your fees for your net performance. In our next edition of Dollars and Cents, we'll be exploring that key issue, your net performance after fees. Hope to see you then. And for now, this has been Peter Culver from IWM Advisors with this week's edition of Dollars and Cents. Thank you.